Hello everyone, welcome back to Dad's Garage. Thanks for joining me today. Please hit that thumbs up, help us out, and hit that subscribe button, keep our channel growing. Today we've got another gun for you. So, quick story. Every spring I buy a new spring or slash summer carry gun, and then I usually sell it in the fall. And then repeat the process every spring. So I'm kind of always looking for something new come springtime. Down here in Texas, it gets really hot, so it's t-shirt weather. I love my FN 509, as all of y'all know. Carrying it during the winter is fantastic under a light jacket even, but when it gets to summertime, it's just too big of a pistol to conceal well. So always looking for something small to try to conceal underneath the t-shirt. So was looking for something different. I've tried the 365s, the Shield Pluses. I've had each of those, like them both. But I didn't know what I was going to do this year. You know, every year something new comes out. Well, last summer, a new Taurus came out. So went and grabbed one of these today after it came highly recommended by my gun salesman. This is a GX4, which just came out last summer, or just before summer. And this has gotten a lot of good reviews. I've watched all the big names on YouTube about this pistol, have a lot of good things to say about it. I really wasn't sure because I've always been kind of turned off by Taurus, because their prices are so low that I've always thought, gosh, are they any good? I understand in the past, Tauruses have had an issue with some problems, but from what I understand, they started manufacturing all their guns now in Georgia, and since then, the quality is way up. A buddy of mine at work has a Taurus, kind of a mid-sized Taurus. I grabbed a hold of it one day thinking, oh gosh, this thing's probably going to be junk for the price. Picked it up and I was like, wow, this feels pretty solid. I was really, really impressed with it. So well, I'm in the gun shop today. I'm talking to my gun guy, and this is one of the guns that he recommended. And so kind of grabbed it. I was like, This feels pretty good. I liked the way it felt, and thought, you know what, for the price point, I'm gonna give this thing a shot. It still retails for $392. I paid $319. So this is fresh out of the package, nice and oily as most of the time they are. But this is what they look like. Fairly similar in size to the 365 or the Shield Plus, 3-inch barrel like they have also. These have got two 11-round magazines. They do sell 13-round magazines for these, or they sell, you can buy just the with a spring and a new end cap to make it 13. They also sell just a pinky extension, so if you want to switch out the bottom cap, you can have a pinky extension. For me, as you know, I don't have real big hands, so my pinky does almost all fit on the grip, but it would be nice to have a little bit more meat there to get that pinky on. But I really get a good feel. It feels a lot like a Shield Plus. The grip texturing, it feels very similar to Shield Plus. Maybe not quite as aggressive, but it does have that same feel to it. I really, really like the feel of it. I also like that they put a little area here that's kind of knurled up or roughed up, same kind of material that's on the grip to rest your pinky or to rest your finger on. It does have the flat trigger with the trigger safety. Really, really like the thing so far. One thing that I also have learned about this that my gun dealer was telling me is that Taurus has got the lifetime warranty. So if you ever have a problem, the life of the pistol, it is covered under their warranty. And from what I've understood from my gun dealer and also some of the guys I've watched on YouTube, they say that they handle their warranties quite well. So pretty impressive with that. The takedown on these is kind of weird. So with the takedown, they've got basically a little lock symbol right there. But basically you just take a screwdriver and stick it in that slot and you turn it like this. Then you pull the trigger and it just, the slide slides right off. So kind of interesting. I really kind of like, I kind of don't like this so much. I mean, it's nice that it's out of the way, but on the other hand, I like something, I don't want to have to carry a screwdriver to the range, you know, for some reason you need to take it down for some reason. Typically I don't have to do that at the range, but it would be nice to just have a little lever there that you could do that with. But, you know, whatever, can't have everything. The frame on these also has a stainless steel insert in, supposed to make it more rigid. It's got fairly good balance, a little top heavy like most polymer pistols, but once you get 11 rounds in it, it's going to balance itself out quite well. The weight on this thing is identical to a Shield Plus. Comes in right at 1 pound, 2 ounces roughly. So pretty cool. And at that price point, I thought, wow, this is worth it. Even if I don't like it, what the heck? You know, I'm not going to lose much taking it and trading it back in. So, like I said, it does come with 2 magazines. Does come with a larger back strap, your typical lock, and something that's really cool. Little keychain of the pistol, which, you know, I thought was pretty cool. My gun dealer said everybody that sees this pistol, they want the keychain. So, anyway, kind of cool there. But that's it. We're going to get this thing out to the range and get you some more footage. And we'll see how she performs out there with this little 3-inch barrel, similar, you know, length to all the other micro compacts. So let's get out to the range and let's see how she performs. All right, we're back home and we did some shooting with it. Now this target is not representative because I had 4 guns out there in total and my buddies were all there. So we're all shooting different places with different guns. So not representative of what this GX4 did. The GX4 at 7 yards, pretty much my grouping was out here. Which is not bad for a, you know, first time shooting it, and it is just a little 3-inch barrel gun, so it's not going to be super, you know, accurate at any kind of distance, but pretty good. I'm impressed. I had no misfeeds. I went through 5 magazines, I believe, so a little over 50 rounds out of a brand new pistol. Had no issues whatsoever with it. Shot good. The one thing that it's pretty snappy. So the one thing that I did notice about it is that it had a pretty good amount of muzzle flip. So when I hold, I put this hand here, and I always like a finger up here at the front of the trigger guard. And even though this kicks out just a little bit to kind of catch your finger, it's ultra smooth. And the kick of it every time, it was pulling it off of my finger. So I think I can correct that with the Talon Grips material. I do have a sheet of that I purchased, and you know I love Talon Grips. And I'm going to put some of that material right here on the front of that trigger guard. It is a pretty wide trigger guard, so I should be able to get a piece right in there. Hopefully give me enough grip to where this finger will stay on, but it's so smooth, even like say with it kicking out a little bit, it pulls my finger off every single time. So, but it shoots good. I was real happy with it. I was happy with the fact it feels real solid too. It does not feel like a cheap gun by any means. I think $319 is cheap for a gun these days. You know, I'm used to paying for a quality gun five and up. And for $319, I am very, very thrilled with it. So I give it really high marks, to be honest. For me, it shoots just as good as the 365, which I've had a couple of. I've also had a couple of the Shield Pluses, of course, and it shoots just as good. It does have a little bit more muzzle flip than those two guns do, but the gun shoots really nice. I want a little more practice with it so I can, you know, move my shots over more towards center, but I'll tell you what, cannot complain at all. I really, really like it. It's a comfortable gun. Of course, like I've said many times, guns, everybody's a little different in what feels good to them, so you have to do what feels good to you. But for me, this gun feels very comfortable, and I'm real happy with it. So if your budget's even $500 or $600, I think you need to look at this, because I think it is worth a look for that kind of price point. I just think it's worth it. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it, and please hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and we will catch you next time right here on Dad's Garage.